Respected Dr. Edgar D'Souza, am I audible? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Respected Dr. Edgar D'Souza, Principal of Goa College of Hospitality and Culinary Education, Mr. Dhananjay Vaidya, co-convener of the webinar, Mr. Suryakant Sharma, Senior Consultant of AMFI, students of the college, participants of the webinar, a very good afternoon to you all. I, Ms. Giselle Dias, feel privileged to be the host of today's session. On behalf of Goa College of Hospitality and Culinary Education and its fraternity, I welcome you all to this national webinar titled in collaboration with Association of Mutual Funds in India. We have an exciting program lined up for you today. It is packed with valuable insights and strategies to help you achieve financial empowerment and create lasting wealth. Before we begin with this webinar, I request Dr. Edgar D'Souza, Principal of Goa College of Hospitality and Culinary Education, to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, sir.
So good afternoon. Thank you, Giselle, for the wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Edgar D'Souza, and I'm the principal of the Goa College of Hospitality and Culinary Education in Goa. I'm delighted to welcome you all to this webinar on financial empowerment through wealth creation. So this national webinar is in collaboration with the Association of Mutual Funds in India. So about our institute, so the Goa College of Hospitality and Culinary Education, formerly known as ACE, that is the Academy of Culinary Education. So is a premier hospitality institute which was established way back in 1995. The college today has the unique advantage of being the only BBA college that offers hospitality and culinary education that is affiliated to the Goa University. The college is managed by the Fomento Educational and Charitable Society, and we share space with the five-star deluxe hotel Ciudad de Goa, which is the IHCL selections, which proves to be a major advantage to our students. We are living in a time of really great economical uncertainties, no? And the COVID-19, as you have seen, the pandemic has had a devastating impact on business and all of us individuals alike. And many people have lost their jobs, or they have seen their incomes being reduced. And this has made it even more important than ever to have a very strong financial foundation. This webinar will provide you with the knowledge and tools you will need to take control of your finances and achieve your financial goals. Our keynote speaker, Shri Suryakant Sharma, is a senior consultant at the Association of Mutual Funds in India, which is the AMFI, and he's an expert in financial planning and wealth creation. And he will share with you his insights on how to secure your financial future. This webinar has been convened by Ms. Giselle Dias, an assistant professor at the Goa College of Hospitality, and co-convened by my colleague, Professor Dhananjay Vaidya. I am confident that this webinar will be informative and helpful, and I encourage you to actively participate and ask questions. We want to make sure that you get the most out of this event. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the webinar.
Goodness. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not getting connected to it. I apologize. There is some technical glitches taking place, but nevertheless, I will continue. Thank you, sir, for your thought provoking welcome address, which has set a perfect platform for our speaker to deliver his presentation on financial empowerment. Let us take a moment to acknowledge why we are all here today. Each one of us desires financial stability, independence, and the ability to live life on our own terms. We want to break free from the constraints of financial worries and create a prosperous future for ourselves and for our loved ones. This webinar is designed to equip you all with the invaluable insights, tools, and strategies to turn those aspirations into reality. Over the next hour, we will explore various topics that are essential for wealth creation. We'll begin by establishing a strong financial foundation covering the basics of budgeting, saving, debt management. From there, we'll move on to the investment strategies to help you maximize your returns and minimize your risks. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking to enhance your financial portfolio or an individual starting your journey towards financial freedom, this webinar is designed to equip you all with the knowledge and tools you would need to succeed. To guide us through this journey, we have an exceptional expert who is the senior consultant of AMFI. He has wealth of knowledge and experience, and he is here today to share his insights and to answer your questions. Mr. Suryakant Sharma has helped countless individuals achieve financial success, and we are honored to have him with us today. I now request Ms. Anna Montero to introduce the speaker of the day.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Suryakant Sharma is a commerce graduate and a master's in law with specialization in corporate laws. He is also Chartered Associate of Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. Sri Sharma has over 35 years of experience in banking and finance, securities market, and initially served in leading financial institution. Thereafter, in Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and finally in SEBI. Sri Sharma joined Securities and Exchange Board of India in 2003 and served in SEBI for more than 16 years in different departments. Lastly, in addition to other assignments in SEBI, he was also in charge of the Office of Investor Awareness and Education in SEBI's northern region for more than 5 years. Sri Sharma is also a member of working group of NCERT for developing vocational course on mutual funds for students of 11th and 12th. Sri Sharma is also the mentor of few NGOs working for financial literacy and investor awareness in the country. When he was in SEBI, under his supervision, more than 15,000 financial literacy and investor awareness programs were conducted across North India, and he himself had addressed as a guest speaker in more than 600. After superannuation from SEBI in 2019, he has joined in Association of Mutual in India, an apex body of mutual fund in India, as senior consultant for spreading financial literacy and investor awareness among citizens across the country. Since May 2019, Sri Sharma has interacted with lakhs of investors and potential investors through more than 500 investor awareness programs, webinars across countries in reputed government organizations, research institutions, leading educational and professional institutions, women-centric NGOs, and others. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. This webinar is not a just one-way transmission of information. It is about empowering you to take control of your financial future. And hence, we want this to be an interactive session. In order for it to be an interactive session, we encourage you to ask questions, share your thoughts, and take part in the discussions. We encourage you to participate by submitting your questions and comments in the chat box below. Our panelists will do their best to address as many of them as possible. At the end of the webinar, we will have a question and answer session where you will have the opportunity to ask our panelists any questions. Your active involvement will enrich the learning experience for everyone. While gaining knowledge is essential, taking action is equally important. During the webinar, we'll provide you with practical tips and actionable steps to implement what you have learned. Our goal is to empower you to take control of your financial future and to make informed decisions that align with your goals and values. Ladies and gentlemen, we are thrilled to have you with us all today for this Financial Empowerment Through Wealth Creation webinar. Get ready to unlock your full potential, gain valuable insights, and embark on a journey towards financial freedom. Remember, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of your financial empowerment. Let's make most of this opportunity and create a prosperous future together. Without further ado, let's kick off our webinar with our speaker, who will guide us through the essentials of establishing a strong financial foundation. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Suryakant Sharma. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much to all of you. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Respected principal, coordinators of the program, faculty members, staff members, and beloved students. I am honestly honored to be with all of you today, and more than happy that this program is being organized from a normal college. Your CJ specialized college for hospitality courses. And some of you, your students or even faculty members might be wondering, why this program for us? We are not related to finance. We are not related to economy. Then why this financial education program is organized in our college for us? My dear participants, you should be thankful to your principal. You should be thankful to your coordinators, assistant professors, and faculty members who have taken initiative of organizing this program in your college. Because this program is only and only for you, all of you. I can assure you that once the program is over, you will realize and you will appreciate that this program was more essential for all of you. Of course, you might even wonder, we are not earning today, we are not saving today, then from where we will be investing? Yes, you are right. But then you are not absolutely right. You are right, you are definitely right, particularly students, that you are not earning today. But my dear participants, you are going to earn very soon. In 1 or 2 years, when you complete your courses here, you will get employment, or you will start your own venture, enterprise, and you will start earning. So this is the right time for you, all of you, to understand the importance of money in our life. And as you all know, money is very, very, very important in our life. Everything nowadays we can get, even the relations, bitterly speaking, even relations, money is required. So money is an integral part of our life. Of course, God has been very kind to give us birth, and we are human beings, we are here. But then for living life here, we need money. Rather, we will need money not in one go, we will be needing huge money in our life, because we have to take care of our basic needs. We have to take care of our family obligations. We have to take care of our comfortable life. And we have to take care of our normal wishes of a human being. And for all these things, my dear friends, we need money. That is why money is very, very important in our life. And of course, you will start earning money. That is not a far-sighted thing. You will be earning money. But then what you should do when you start earning with your money? That is very, very important question nowadays. You will earn money, but how you will manage your money which you will earn? That is very important, because the way you manage your money once you start earning will be a guider for your future, how you will enjoy your life in future. That is why management of money in our life is very, very important. And we have to appreciate and understand the importance of managing our money. Now, once you start earning, you will be getting money. If you are in service, through salary. If you are in business, through business profit. If you are in a profession, through professional fees. So you will be getting money in your life when you start doing something. Then what you would be doing with the money which you will be earning? This is the very first question I want to pose before you. What you will do with the money which you will be earning? A majority of your income or the money which you will be earning will be going into taking care of your normal needs, basic needs, monthly bills, grocery, travel, utility bills, lot of other things, the school fees of the children when you got married and got children. So a majority of your money will go into taking care of all these needs. But my dear friends, respected principal will agree with me that we Indians have a unique DNA. That is indeed unique, my dear friends. Now, we have realized that this is indeed a unique thing with all of us. And what is that? Every Indian, and for that matter, every Indian family, whatever they are earning, may it be 10,000, may it be 1 lakh, may it be 10 lakhs, whatever we are earning, every Indian and every Indian family try to take away some money out of their regular income, and that money they don't spend. The money which we don't spend out of our income, my dear friends, it is called, in common parlance, savings. So savings is the money which we have not spent. And my dear friends, saving is in our blood. You might have seen your parents, your grandparents, they have saved, even by making lot of sacrifices in their life. When why have you ever thought why they have saved the money? Why they have? What is the need of saving? My dear friends, we save because we can foresee very clearly that we will be needing money in our life for many things in our life at many times. And that huge money which we'll be needing in our life might not be coming from our regular income, from our salary. That is why we save. That is why the need of saving. It is a clear perception and understanding and appreciation that if I don't save, I might not be able to lead a comfortable life. I might not be able to take care of my family obligations. I might not be able to take care of my normal desires of human beings. That is why we save today. That is why we sacrifice a lot of things today. And that is why you will be saving So please understand, saving is indispensable. You have to save. You have to, particularly I am talking more focusing on middle class, salary class person, principal, sir. So saving is a need. Without saving, you might not have financial comfort in your life. So three things I want to tell you at the beginning of my session to all students particularly, and to all even young participants, young faculty members even. You start saving right from the first month when you start earning. Don't be complacent. Normally we are. When we start working, what we normally think, hey, let it be, we will start saving after 3-4 years. Let me enjoy with the money I am earning. This is normal thinking. But that is wrong and very, very costly thing, affair, my dear friends. If you don't save right from the first month when you start earning, you may be losing very precious years of your beginner's life, initial years of your life. Because these initial years saving is going to make a very good money for you in future. So the first thing I want to tell all of you is start saving right from the first month when you start earning, and don't be shy. Normally what we think, if I save 100 rupees, what it will make difference? If I save 500 rupees, what is this going to make difference? My dear friends, the saving of 100 rupees or 500 rupees or 1000 rupees right from the beginning is going to get you lakhs of rupees in future. That is why the first thing about saving is start saving right from the first month. Second, be regular in saving. It should not happen that you save first month and just forget. No. My second request is keep saving every month. Every month, come what may. Of course, situation will keep changing every month. But you have to be very clear. Come what may, I have developed a discipline with myself. I have made a promise with myself that come what may, I will be regularly saving every month. The second thing is regular saving. Make it a habit. Make it a habit that you will save some money every month. Of course, the money might vary because of the change of circumstances. But what I am emphasizing here is be regular in saving every month. And third and last thing about saving, my dear friends, keep increasing your saving when you start earning, when your income keep increasing. And definitely when you will start working after 1 year, you will getting some increment, some additional allowances, your income will keep increasing every year. So with the increase in income, you must increase your saving as well. It should not happen that you started saving 1,000 rupees per every month, and even after 10 years, you are saving 1,000 rupees. No. That's a blunder, I want to tell you. Again, I repeat, three things in your life appears very normal and very, very small things. You start saving right from the first month when you start earning. Regular in saving, come what may, and then keep increasing your saving with the increase in your income. And my dear friends, if you do these three things in your life, and you will have to do, no option of it, I can assure you with confidence that you will have reasonable money in your life, and you will be able to take care of your financial needs. That is why these three things are very, very important with regard to savings. Now, the next question arises, what to do with the savings which we will be making? And we are savings. You will save. Then what to do with the savings which we have made? My dear friend, there are two options available with you with regard to saving. First, which a foolish person like me will only go for that. And that is what I am doing. I am saving every month, whatever the amount might be. But I am saving every month. But foolishly, what I am doing, I am putting the saving amount which I am saving in a box at home in currency every month. And this I am doing religiously. Religiously, I am saving some amount and putting that saving amount in currency at my home in a box. My dear friends, I want to use a very harsh word for this practice, and that is crime. It's a crime against yourself. It is a crime against your family. And friends, it is a crime against our country as a whole. So never, never, never put your savings into box in currency form. Why? Definitely you ask me, sir, why we should not do this? Because, my dear friends, the value of the money will be diminishing every day, every month, every year. So suppose you have saved 10,000 rupees today and you have kept your home in your home 10,000 rupees in a box. Even after 10 years, when you open the box and count the money, it will be 10,000 rupees only. But the value of the 10,000, which was 10 years earlier, was much, much higher than the value of the 10,000 after 10 years. That is why never, never keep your savings at home. Naturally, then you will ask me, then what is the other option, sir? You have you have said us not to do this thing, then what to do? Yes, there is an option, friends. And the option is put your savings into some product. Put your savings into some product. Product may be financial, product may be non-financial. Assets may be financial, assets may be non-financial. So what I am requesting here is to put your savings into some product. And the process of putting your saving into some product, my dear friends, it is called investment. So saving is the first step, investment is the second step. Saving is just the beginning, it is not the end. But you have to take second step, that is investing your money. And then the question arises, why we invest? My dear friends, we invest our money with a simple object, very clear, distinct object, is that my money should also earn money for me. I again repeat, the purpose and object of investment is that my money should also earn money for me. The money means savings, the money which I have made. So I am investing with a clear objective that whatever I am investing will also generate money for me, will also generate return for me. And that's the only purpose of investment. And a day should come in your life. I encourage all of you that a day should come in your life when your money will start earning more money regularly than your regular income, say salary. I again repeat, an ideal day will come in your life when your money which you have saved and invested will start earning more money for you regularly than the money which you will be earning through salary or business or profession. But that will happen, my dear friends, not today, not tomorrow. It will take minimum 15, 20 years. It will definitely happen. If you save and prudently invest that your savings, it will definitely happen in your life. But it will take time. That is why in investment, patience is the key of success. You have to keep patience. You have to give time to your money to grow. You have to give your time. You have to make efforts that your money start growing, your money start earning return for you. It is there. So you are all in, you will all be not only savers, but also investors. Normally we are all. But then one unfortunate thing happens in between. And most of the middle class, salary class person, principals even don't appreciate this. And that is, whatever we are saving, whatever we are investing, despite our saving and investment, most of the middle class, salary class person just remain money accumulators. They don't make much money out of their investments, which otherwise they are entitled to, which otherwise they should. So what I am emphasizing here is that unfortunately, most of the middle class, salary class person don't earn the money on their savings, which they are entitled to. And in that process, they just remain money accumulators. They don't become wealth creators. Naturally, you will ask me, sir, what is the difference between money accumulation? What is the money accumulation and wealth creation? I just want to give a very simple example. May I take the name of any participants? If somebody open the video. May I take Dr. Lalit Goyal's name, sir? I just want to take a name to give an example to the participant to understand what I am saying. And what is the difference between money accumulation and wealth creation? Suppose Dr. Lalit Goyal, I can see his face and he has opened his video. Thank you, Dr. Lalit. Suppose Dr. Lalit has got 1 lakh rupees with him and he goes for a 1-year bank FD. Even students are aware what bank FD is. Bank FD simply means you are giving your money to the bank for a particular specified period. And for that period, bank will give you some return in the form of interest. Am I right, Dr. Goyal? Bank will give you some return or interest. So support dias. Bank agrees to give 6% interest to Dr. Goyal on FD of 1 year. What does it mean? That after 1 year, Dr. Goyal will get 1 lakh rupees back from the bank plus 6% interest, that is 6,000 rupees. And Dr. Goyal feel happy all the time. Oh, great, bank has given me 6,000 rupees as interest. But my dear friends, Dr. Lalit is not right. He is right that he got credit of 6,000 rupees as bank interest. But Dr. Lalit, in between 1 year when you had given your money to the bank, one more development keep happening every day. And what is that, sir? Inflation. Inflation also keep increasing every day. Suppose during this 1 year when you had given 1 lakh rupees to the bank FD, suppose the inflation rate has been 5%. What does it mean? It simply means, Dr. Lalit, that last year, whatever you could have purchased from 1 lakh rupees, had you not gone for bank FD, Dr. Lalit, tell me, would you be able to get same items, same goods, same services after 1 year at 1 lakh rupees? Will it be possible, sir? We know it will not be possible. Why? Because of inflation, prices of those items have increased. Suppose the inflation rate has been 5%. What does it mean? It simply means that last year, whatever you could have purchased from 1 lakh rupees, after 1 year, sir, you will have to pay 1,05,000 rupees for the same goods, same items, same services. Now you see the proposition, sir. Dr. Lalit was very happy when he got 6,000 rupees as interest income. But in reality, my dear participant, out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation. Dr. Malik is still happy, no problem. Let the 5,000 go. Still, I have got 1 lakh rupee dice. He will think on those lines. But Dr. Lalit, there is another factor which we normally don't take into account. And that is, most of the return or income on investment, Dr. Lalit, is taxable. Government takes tax on such return and income. And for FD, Dr. Lalit, you might not be aware, the rules are very clear. Whatever you earn as interest on FD, will be treated as your income and you will have to pay income tax as per your slab. Suppose you are in 20% bracket, suppose, conservatively speaking, you may be in 30% bracket, but suppose you are in 20% bracket even, then you will have to pay 20% income tax on 6,000 as well. And that comes to 1,200 rupees. Now you see the proposition, Dr. Goyal, and for all participants to understand, Dr. Goyal was very happy when he got 6,000 rupees in bank interest income. But in reality, out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation, and 1,200 rupees he has to pay as income tax. Dr. Malik, did you get anything in reality? Nothing. Rather, you have lost 200 rupees. 5,000 plus 1,200. And that is the normal thing in our middle class, salary class person. We hardly earn any real return. Your 6,000, Dr. Lalit, was your notional return only. That was not your real return. I take this example forward. Suppose the interest rate has been 8% during this 1 year for FD. Then Dr. Lalit will earn 8,000 rupees as bank interest income. Again, inflation rate was 5%. So out of 8,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation. Again, 20% interest income tax on 8,000, that is 1,600 he has to pay as income tax. But even after that, Dr. Lalit, you have a surplus of 1,400, 8,000 minus 5,000 minus 1,600. And my dear friends, this 1,400 is the real return for Dr. Goyal in the second scenario. So what I want to tell all of you to please understand that unless and until you earn some real return on your investments, and the formula I want to tell to all of you students, if you want to note it down, please. The formula of real return is real return equal to notional return, that is 6,000 or 8,000, minus inflation, that is 5,000 and 5,000, minus tax liability, that is 1,200 rupees and 1,600 rupees. Dr. Lalit, in the first scenario, there was no real return. Rather, it was in negative. In the second scenario, there was a real return of 1,400 rupees. So what I want to make you to understand here is, unless and until you earn some real return on your investment, you will not be creating wealth. You will simply be accumulating money. So we have to work hard to see that most of our investment earns some real return. And again, I repeat, formula of real return is real return equal to notional return minus inflation minus tax liability, if any. Then what is the reason, Dr. Goyal, that most of the middle class, salary class person are not able to earn real return on their investments? What is the reason? Dr. Lalit, reason lies in our mind, not outside somewhere else. It lies in our mind. Middle class, salary class person diets are very clear. No, sir, we don't want to take any risk. They don't even talk about risk. What about taking risk? They don't even talk about the risk. And they are very clear. No, we will not take risk. And that is why, unfortunately, most of them are money accumulators. So, my dear, what I want to say here is, risk is an integral part of investment. In most of the investment, risk is there. And one economic basic funda is there, Dr. Lalit, you might be knowing it. More risk, more reward. But it doesn't mean any guarantee if you take high risk, you will get high return. No. Probability of getting higher return increases. That's all. So more risk, more reward is a formula which we should understand very clearly. But my dear friends, we should take not blind risk, but calculated risk. Blind risk simply means, Dr. Lalit Goyal, I don't know anything. I invest my money somewhere on the pretext of saying somebody else. No, that is blind risk. Calculated risk is I understand the product. I understand my risk appetite. And if I feel that my risk appetite is broadly with match of the risk of the product, then I can invest. So you please understand that in investment, risk is there, but we can manage your risk, and we can minimize your risk, my dear friends. Naturally, Dias will ask, sir, how we can minimize your risk? How we can manage your risk? Dr. Lalit, I am sharing a very two-word simple formula to your students. Very simple two-word formula. Through this formula, you can manage your risk and you can minimize your risk. And what is formula, Dias? Only two words. Think, understand, and invest. First word I have used, Dr. Lalit, is think. Second word is understand. And third one is invest. What we have to think? We have to think two things about ourselves. The first thing is, we have to think two things about ourselves. And what those two things are, Dias? The first and most important thing, Dr. Lalit, is what is my risk appetite? What is my risk-taking capacity? How much risk I can take? So before taking any investment decision, Dr. Lalit, first thing we should understand is what is my risk appetite? And risk-taking capacity simply means that if the money which I am investing might be lost, then still I will be having comfort in my life. This is your risk-taking capacity. So the first thing is, you should take risk as per your risk appetite. But unfortunately, Dr. Lalit, normally it happens in every institution. Suppose in your college, one guy is there who is financially wizard. He's expert in finance and investment. He investing some money somewhere. All faculty members will start putting their money there, just following him. That is a blunder, Dr. Lalit, I want to tell you. Please understand why. Because the gentleman has got different risk appetite. Dr. Lalit has got different one. Other faculty have got different one. Why? Because our income is different. Our family obligation is different. So why I should invest in looking at others? No, never. I will invest my money still strictly as per my risk appetite. I will not follow anybody. And anybody, Dr. Lalit, includes your brother, your sister, your friends, your colleagues, everybody. You should take your investment decision strictly as per your risk appetite only. Never follow others. And Dr. Lalit, your risk appetite keep changing in life with the age. When you are young, Dias, you should take risk. You should take high risk. Why? Because you have a span of 30-40 years to go, Dr. Lalit. If something goes wrong, let it be. I will rectify my mistake and carry it on. I will rectify my mistake. But Dr. Lalit, unfortunately, that luxury I don't have now because of age. That is why I keep telling young people, please start taking risk when you are young and keep it till 40-45. After that, you should be little bit alert because your risk-taking capacity has slowed down, has come down. So the first thing I want to tell to think about yourself while taking any investment decision is, what is your risk appetite? What is your risk-taking capacity? And your all decisions should be as per your risk appetite. Second thing, Dr. Lalit. Second thing is, time horizon of investment is also important. Time horizon of investment. And what is this, Mr. Dias? What is time horizon of investment? Time horizon of investment, Dr. Lalit, simply means that I should have money when I need the money. That is time horizon. Because I will be needing money in my life for many things, for many milestones. And what are the common milestones, Dr. Lalit, in our life? Middle class, salary class person, where we will be needing money. The first and most important thing is marriage, where we will be needing money. After that, children will come in family, celebration, we will need money. After that, Dr. Goyal, every family wants to have their own house. So purchase or acquisition of house, we will need money. Then purchase of four-wheeler also become very common nowadays. For that, we will need money. And after that, a new phenomena has been needed, Dr. Lalit, in new generation, which were not at least in my generation, and that is going on vacation. Every family wants to go on vacation regularly, not in one go. Every 3-4 years, family will like to go to vacation, and dias vacation not in India, beyond that, India also. International vacation as well. But for that, you will need money, regular money, huge money. After some time, after some years, a very major milestone will be coming in your life, Dr. Goyal. That is higher education and professional education of children. And for that, dias, you will need huge money. Once their education is over, naturally marriage of the children, next milestone for which you will need money. And last but not the least, very important thing, leading retirement life. For that, dias, you will need huge money. Dias might say to me, sir, what nonsense you are talking to me? I am very young. I have not yet started earning too much. And you are talking about retirement. I am hardly very young today. You are right, Dias. But then it is a life. Life goes on like this only. Today you are young. After 30-40 years, you will be old. So you have to think about your retirement life from today itself. That is prudency. That is wise thinking. So for all these things, you will be needing money. That is why it is very important that when you start earning, you should think what are your milestones in your life. And Dr. Lalit, I can tell you, because you are a faculty member, I can tell you, next Sunday, sit with your family, and for students to understand, for faculty members to do, and for students to understand, next Sunday, Dr. Sasikala, you too, sit with your family, take a paper. On the paper, make 3 columns. In the first column, Dias, they should jot down the milestones in their life. What are the major things in your life which will be happening? In the second column, when they are likely to happen. Again, an idea only. And third and most important is how much money you will be needing for all these milestones. Milestone wise. You make this chart. And Dias, I can say that you might get scary. A normal middle class, salary class person, Dr. Lalit, will be needing not less than 10 crore rupees for their milestones only, which I have just narrated. From where that money will come. Some of you might win some lottery. Some of you might go some TV show, win the prize. But what about the lakhs of others, crores of others? Yes, for them, I want to give them confidence. They can have in their life 10 to 12 crore rupees, provided they start working on their savings and investment right from that month you start earning, and be regular in saving and keep increasing your saving and investing in good products. And the chart which we have just prepared, it is called financial planning. And my dear friends, I want to tell all of you, please do develop your financial plan. Those who are yet not earning, they should start earning their financial plan when they start earning. But those who are already earning, your faculty members, your staff members, or other research scholars or other participants, they should have their financial plan in place. Early you have it, better it will be. And financial plan diet is not a rocket science. Damn easy thing. Sit with your family, discuss with everything with what we have just talked about. Make a financial plan. Because once your financial plan is in place, now the goals are very clear, Dias. How much money you will need at what time and for what purpose. And psychologists say, Dias, that those who have defined goals in their life, they work hard to achieve those goals. So please have defined goals. Please do have your defined goals, financial goals in your life through financial planning. And that's, once it is in place, you will become more serious, more aware, more alert about the importance of saving and investing. One more thing I want to tell all of you and Dr. Lalit, that is eighth wonder of the world. It is called power of compounding. Dias, power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. And what is power of compounding in investment, Dr. Goel? You have to make a promise with yourself, not to others, with yourself only. What is promise, Dr. Goel? Very simple promise, but very tough promise, Dr. Goel. Very simple to make, but very tough to go with it. You have to make a promise with yourself, Dr. Goel, that whenever I will earn some return or income on my investment, definitely, Dias, when you will save and invest, you will get return on your investment. Not today, not tomorrow, but after some time, definitely you will start earning a return on your investment. So you have to make a promise with yourself that whenever and whatever return I will get on my investment, and Dr. Lalit, it might be 500 rupees, it might be 50,000, it might be 5 lakhs. Every time you earn some return or income on your investment, you should not utilize or consume that return for your needs. No. What to do? Keep reinvesting that return. Dr. Goel, very easy to say, yes, we should do. We will do it. But it is very difficult because suppose down the line after 5 years, Dr. Goel get 5 lakh rupees return on some investment. Whole family will be behind him. Oh, you have earned, you have got 5 lakh rupees return. Now, no, nothing less than Switzerland. We will going to Switzerland. No, Dr. Goel, then you have to be very clear to them and to yourself. No, this 5 lakh which I have earned from my investment will be reinvested. It will never be utilized or consumed. Switzerland, you plan and get additional money from other sources and you go Switzerland. That is not an issue at all. What issue is that you should not utilize the return on investment for your personal needs. You should keep reinvesting that return at least next 15, 20 years. And I tell Dr. Goel, I keep telling in my session, it's not an easy task. But again, not an impossible task. You can do it. And I keep encouraging my participants, my dear friends, you must do some things which are tough but not impossible. Of course, tough, but not impossible. You can do it. And you have to do it. So you have to see that power of compounding is religiously deployed by you in your investment mantra. So power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. Now next 10-15 minutes only, we will discuss about the money, what are the products available where we should invest. Because Dr. Wells, that is equally important. We should know where to invest. The first category of products which are available in the market for middle class, salary class person, my dear friends, and those who are faculty members and staff members who are already earning, they pre-note it down. And students, of course, they should understand what I am saying. The first category of investment products available in the market, Dr. Goel, is governmental small saving schemes. Government of India has started some small saving scheme for the middle class, salary class person. And the first and foremost and very good scheme, Dr. Goyal, I personally feel, which government has started for middle class, salary class person is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. Public Provident Fund Account. It is a scheme of the government of India, but you can open the PPF account, Dr. Goyal, in the bank where you are having your savings account or in post office. But the scheme is of government of India. The tenure of the scheme, Dr. Goyal, is 15 years. The tenure of the scheme is 15 years. Minimum amount you have to invest in this scheme every year is 500 rupees is the minimum amount. And maximum amount, Dr. Goyal, is 1.50 lakhs. You can't invest beyond 1.50 lakhs. Every year you have to invest for 15 years. And rate of interest today is 7.10%, which is compoundable every year. Every year, this 7.50 is added to a principal amount, and next year you will get interest on principal plus the original principal plus interest. And this scheme, Dr. Goyal, can be extended beyond 15 years as well. It can be extended even after 15 years for a batch of 5 year, 5 year, and 5 years. For next 5 years, you can extend this scheme. And the beauty of this scheme, Dr. Goyal, is no tax at all. It is tax exempt. Triple E, exempt, exempt, exempt. No tax at all. Rather, you will get income tax exemption under Section 80C of the amount which you deposit in this plan with other investments. So PPF is a very good scheme. Get details from the Google, and then understand the concept, and then start opening your PPF account. Dr. Goyal, I will rather recommend you, if you are married, open a PPF account in your spouse name as well. There can be 2 PPF accounts. There can be more than 2 accounts for kids' name also you can have. People are having all members PPF account. Every member has got PPF account because it is a very good scheme and there is no tax liability at all. So this, I don't have time, so I will not give you the details, but I will now just mention the name of the scheme. You please note it down. You get the details from Google. The second name is National Saving Certificate, NSC. National Saving Certificate. Third one is Kisan Vikas Patra, KVP, Kisan Vikas Patra. Fourth one is Reserve Bank bonds. RBI also keep issuing bonds, taxable bonds and tax-free bonds. Then Government of India securities also is an investment product for all of us. And for that, RBI has started a new website, Mr. Goyal, for government securities. The name of the website is RBI Retail Direct. RBI Retail Direct. So you can have more than RBI. You can go to RBI Retail Direct website, get yourself registered, and start investing a small amount whenever you have. Beyond that, Government of India undertakings, railways, Highway Authorities of India, IRCTC, Coal India, Indian Oil Corporation, they also keep raising loan from the public where you can invest. Then post office and banks have also got some investment schemes. Please get those details. And all these schemes which I have just mentioned, Dr. Lalit, are governmental schemes, and the beauty of all these schemes is no risk at all, because these are backed by sovereign guarantee. So no risk at all. Whatever you earn as interest, whatever you earn, and when the scheme matures, you will get full amount without any problem, because it is a sovereign guarantee. So please do appreciate that 15 to 20% of your total investment, Dr. Lalit, should be in governmental schemes. They may not give you a great return. Yes, they may not give you, but they are 100% safe. And we middle class person should also look at the safety aspect of investment as well all the time when you invest. Beyond that, there are some schemes but which have got risk. And one more scheme I want to mention before all of you: those who are married and have daughters at home, Dr. Goel, if you have daughter, or if any participants had got daughter, or not only he or she, her or his sister might be having daughter, her brother might be having sister, or relations might be having sister, or known person might be having daughters. One very good scheme of the government of India, only for daughters, only for girls. It is called Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. It is only for the girl child. And the purpose of the scheme, Dr. Goel, is to ensure money for the higher education of the girl child as well as for her marriage. This scheme has been specifically designed for education of the girl and for marriage of the girl. And Government of India has promised, Dr. Lalit, that Government of India will give highest interest in this scheme. Today it is 8%. Minimum amount you can deposit in this scheme is 500 rupees in a year, and maximum amount is 1.50 lakhs. When the girl becomes 18 years of age, Dias, she can withdraw 50% of the total amount for her higher education. When girls become 21 years old or beyond, she can close the account and withdraw all the money for the marriage purposes. So Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana is a very good scheme of the Government of India. Then one more thing I want to, one options which you might also know, which is property and real estate where you can invest. But Dr. Goel, it has got risk. How much return you will get? Not known. Would you be able to sell the property when you need the money? Not known. And for real estate investment, you will be needing huge money. You can't make investment of 5 lakh, 10 lakh rupees. You will be needing lakhs and lakhs rupees for it. So real estate is an option. I leave it to you to decide. Third option, Dias, is gold. I could see Dr. Sasikala. Dr. Sasikala, if you open your video for 2 minutes only, I would be obliged. Because now I am talking about the product in which all the female participants would be very, very happy to know. And that is Dias, gold. Dr. Goel, you will appreciate that in your middle class, salary class person, or female family members are passionate about gold. After their children, gold is the topmost priority. And it has not been today, Dias. It has been for centuries together. For centuries, our middle class, salary class person is. Mr. Goel, we have already discussed about the inflation. I will more discuss with you in the end of my session. Gold is, but nowadays, purchasing gold is not a profitable proposition, Dr. Lalit, because suppose you purchase jewelry and sell it after 10-15 years, jeweler will make a cut of 30 to 40% of the making charges. Then there may be some cut on purity even. So that will be a losing proposition. For that, Government of India has started a very unique scheme. Please note it down the name of the scheme. Every participant should note it down. And even students, they should go and discuss with their mothers, sisters, sister-in-laws, and other female members of the family. The name of the scheme is Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. SOVEREIGN. Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. Very good scheme of the Government of India. Firstly, it is the Government of India scheme, Dr. Lalit. It is not a private scheme. And the purpose of the scheme is that citizens should not have physical jewelry or physical gold, because that is not a profitable proposition. The scheme tenure, Dr. Lalit, is 8 years. The tenure of the scheme is 8 years, and you can open the account under this scheme, sovereign gold bond, with majority of the banks and post offices, and including RBI. There are two benefits. Rate, yes, that's rate basically a specified financial instrument where you are investing your money, where your money will be invested into real estate investment products. That is an advancement of investment product. So I'm just talking about the sovereign gold bond now. Sovereign gold bond has got tenure of 8 years. You can open the account, Dr. Goel, online and offline both. And when you open the account online, some discount in the gold price will also be given to you. And your investment will be at par with the gold price on that day. So it is the current price of the gold, which is which will be taken for the purposes of your investment. And there are two benefits Government of India is giving, Mr. Lalit, to you. Firstly, whatever amount you invest in this scheme, you will be given 2.5% annual interest. This is the first benefit. Suppose you have invested 1 lakh rupees in this. So for next 8 years, because the tenure of the scheme is 8 years, next 8 years, Dr. Goel, you will get 2,500 as interest every year in your bank account. But this is the small benefit, Dr. Goel. The bigger benefit is here. Suppose today you invested in the gold price when you invested in this scheme when the gold price is 60,000 10 gram. Today, suppose today we take it 60,000 10 gram and your investment price is 60,000 10 gram. After 8 years, suppose, Dr. Goel, the gold price goes to 80,000 10 gram because gold price is increasing for last so many years. So suppose after 8 years, the gold price goes to 80,000 10 gram. Then, Dr. Goel, government will give you reimbursement at the rate of 80,000 10 gram. So whatever the increase in the price, gold price will also be shared with you, plus 2.5% interest, and there is no physical gold. Government of India will not give you physical gold, Dr. Goel. They will simply issue a sovereign certificate to you that this much of the gold is available with us. So it is a very good scheme. You need not keep physical gold, but your gold price will keep increasing. And third benefit here is that if you keep your money in this scheme for 8 years, Dr. Goel, because of indexation benefit, tax liability will also be literally very, very zero. Very, very zero. So whatever interest you have earned, whatever appreciation in the gold price, literally no tax at all. So please get the details of this scheme from Google. I again repeat name of the scheme, Sovereign, SOVEREIGN. Sovereign gold bond scheme. Sovereign gold bond scheme. Last where you can invest in your money savings, Dr. Goel, is securities market, share bazaar. But some of you might say that, sir, share bazaar is nothing but a speculation. How market goes up, how market goes down, we don't know anything. And people might have invested on the advice of so-called experts or advisors on TV. They might have lost their money. That is why I keep telling in my sessions, never, never, never invest in security market unless and until you have knowledge of the market. Because security market is purely knowledge-based market. So I keep telling my session very emphatically, though I have been in SEBI for almost 20 years, but still I keep telling people, don't invest your hard-earned money in security market if you don't have knowledge. Because security market is purely knowledge-based market. So please don't invest it. But there is an indirect way of investing in security market also. And that is, Dr. Goel, is mutual funds. Mutual fund is an indirect way of investing into security market, not directly. Dias, you are not directly investing in security market. You are not directly investing. You are giving your money to the experts, those who are technically called, Dr. Goel, fund managers. You are giving your money to the fund managers. Naturally, Dr. Goel will ask me why I should give my money to them, sir. You are right, Dr. Goel. Because of 3 reasons, we may consider giving our money to the fund managers expert. The first and foremost, I don't have knowledge. The people are the expert of the market. I don't have knowledge. The people are the experts of the market. Secondly, I don't have time. I have got full-time job and family to look after. The people are 24 hours for your investment management. So they have time for your management of your money. And thirdly, I don't have any experience of investment. The people have got 20-25 year experience of investment. So their decisions, Dr. Goel, are likely to be better than your decision. They are not gods. They are also human beings. Nobody in the security market can 100% be sure about the movement of the market. But still, with knowledge, with experience, and with time they have, their decisions are likely to be better than our decisions. That is why we are giving our money to them. So mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. And Dr. Goel, mutual fund is strongly regulated by SEBI. They are not Ponzi scheme. They are not chit funds. They are not kitty funds. Mutual funds are regulated by SEBI. Every aspect of the mutual fund schemes are regulated by SEBI at every time. So the return might depend on the moment of the market, Dr. Goel, but there are least chances of fraud or wiping out your money. Temporarily, of course, market might go up and down. You may get higher return or less return or even loss sometime. But long run, mutual funds have given better returns. This I want to say with confidence and experience. And in mutual fund, mutual fund is such a huge topic. I can't cover in 5-10 minutes. Next time, if your principal sir will agree, we will have a 2-hour session only on mutual funds. Because that is a good product for the middle class, salary class person. So for mutual funds, what I want to tell you that you can have invested your hard-earned money, not directly, but indirectly you are giving your money to the experts. But there is no guarantee. Please mind it. If anybody is giving you guarantee of any particular return, Dr. Goel, he is not telling you the truth. No person can give guarantee in security market. Because market is pretty unpredictable. So what I want to tell you is that mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. And there are three major categories. I don't have time, so I will be very, very brief on mutual fund this time. There are three broad categories of mutual funds. One is equity fund, where your money will be invested into equity shares of the corporate. Second one is debt fund, where your money will be given as a loan to the corporates. And third one is hybrid fund, where your money will be given, some of your money will go to the equity fund, and some of your money will go to the hybrid, to the debt fund. The best way of investing in mutual fund for middle class, salary class person, Dr. Goyal, is through SIP. Dias, SIP, systematic investment plan. And this is a magic for middle class, salary class person. And that Dias, SIP is nothing but a recurring account. You might have opened a recurring account in bank and post offices, where you are regularly investing some amount every month. The same concept goes with the SIP. In mutual fund through SIP, you are investing regularly. Minimum amount of SIP Dias is 500 rupees. But for students, as a special case, it is even 100 rupees only. A student can start an SIP out of their pocket money of 100 rupees SIP. But for other persons, those who are earning, 500 rupees is the minimum amount. More time you continue investing the money, more return are likely to happen. SIP is the magic. And I know, Dias, a lot of young friends like you who have started not one SIP but multiple SIPs. And all SIPs are target oriented. One SIP for purchase of house after 5 years. One SIP for purchase of car after 7 years. One SIP for going on vacations. One SIP for higher education of children will be happening after 25 years. One SIP for marriage of the children happening after 28, 30 years. And last SIP for your retirement life, which will be happening after more than 30 years. So you can have multiple SIPs. All these SIPs are target-oriented SIPs. And SIP is a magic. So please understand the concept of SIP and start investing. I don't have time, otherwise I would have wished to share more details from mutual fund, because it is a good product for the middle class, salary class person. But next time we will have time, we will discuss more on that. Last two things I want to tell all of you. Firstly, never spend your make your hard-earned money, Dias, in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. It is fraud. I am using very harsh word for it. Never. You are all educated person. Rather, Dr. Lalit, I will request all of you to please educate others also, those who are not educated. Because normally who are investing in Dias in Ponzi scheme chit funds? Not educated persons. But your milkman, your electrician, your plumber, your maid servant, your auto wala, your taxi wala. Most these people are investing. Why they invest? They invest only with the promise of higher return. Greed come into play. But my dear friends, Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees are fraud. They will never doubling your money in short period. They will never give you higher return. For the obvious reason, Dr. Goyal, they don't have any business model. So please never invest your hard-earned money in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. And last thing I want to tell all of you, Dr. Goyal, and to all participants, prosperity is your right. We have got right to be prosper, Dias. And my definition of prosperity, Dr. Lalit Goyal, is very simple. Prosperity doesn't mean to be a Mukesh Ambani or a big industrialist. Prosperity means, Dr. Goyal, to me is that my basic needs are met. I should have comfortable life, and I should have reasonable money to take care of my normal wishes. So, my dear friends, prosperity is your right. I again repeat, every individual has got right to be prosper, Dr. Goel, and prosperity is not a luck at all. Unfortunately, Dr. Goel, we Indians have been taught much on the luck. Everything depends on luck. I totally refute it. I want to make it very clear to all the participants. Prosperity is not a luck, it is an effort. We have to make effort by saving and by investing. Regularly saving and regularly investing in the good product. So we have to make effort. And through our effort, we will be prosper. There is no doubt about it. Don't depend on luck at all. Start making efforts, sincere efforts to be prosper. And one thing, and last thing I want to tell, there may be one or two participants in the session, Dr. Goel, who might have thinking that they are not from rich family, they are not from so-called wealthy families. Right? This might be a thinking of a few participants. But to them, I want to tell, Dr. Goel, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all. Please mind it. Birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, Dayas. But living as poor and die as a poor is a curse, which we all can avoid by managing our money, by saving and investing. We will definitely all be prosper. With that hope and with that confidence, wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Now,
so
any
much.
question from any participants? I would be happy to answer.
Participants, you all are most welcome to ask any questions. Sir, during the webinar, there were some few participants who had asked the following questions. To invest in gold, what are your various options? I repeat, to invest in gold, what are your various options?
First option I have mentioned about the purchase of gold through jewelry, physical gold. Second option is investing in ETF gold funds. A mutual fund also have schemes where gold funds are available. Third option is sovereign gold bond scheme. These are the three broad options for investment in gold.
Thank you, sir. The next question is, could you share some knowledge with regards to real estate investment trust? I repeat, could you share some information and knowledge with regards to real estate investment trust, REIT?
Yes. Basically, this is the investment product. This is an investment product where your money which you have invested will be invested into real estate products. That real estate projects will generate return for you through rental or appreciation in price. That rental and appreciation is price will be shared with the individuals who have invested in REIT. So basically, it is an indirect way of investing into REIT to have return.
Thank you, sir. The next question is, what if the gold value falls to below rupees 40,000 per 10 grams? What if gold falls to?
Yes, that possibility is there. But looking to the history of last 25-30 years, gold price once increase have never fallen. This is the trend we have seen so far. So of course it can happen. I can tell you, yes. But again, government will come out with some safeguard if this happens at all.
Thank you, sir. The next question is, could you share some knowledge with regards to passive mutual funds? Passive mutual funds.
Basically, there are two categories of mutual funds, active mutual funds and passive mutual funds. In active mutual funds, fund manager can maneuver investment. Sometimes they can sell, sometimes they can purchase, they can sell and they can purchase according to their analysis of the market and the particular script. But in the passive mutual fund, your money is invested strictly as per index fund, index shares. So mutual fund has got literally no role or very little role to generate return. Those funds are called dynamic funds, where mutual fund manager have got maneuvering power. But in passive funds, mutual funds simply invest your money in index scripts and just wait for index to move. That's all. In index fund, in passive funds, the expense ratio is very low, because mutual fund manager need not to do anything much. But in active funds, mutual fund manager has got greater role to play to generate more return.
Thank you, sir. The next question was with regards to inflation. So, isn't inflation applicable for every scheme other than fixed deposits?
Inflation, basically, I told you, it depends upon scheme to scheme. Because suppose you have invested in some governmental scheme, then whatever the inflation might be, whatever government has promised you, they will give you. But in mutual funds, mutual fund will also be a factor of the movement of the market and might affect the return. But in governmental scheme, whatever the inflation rate might be, suppose government has promised you a PPF interest on 7.10% today. Whatever inflation rate might be, you will get 7.10% guaranteed return. This is the difference.
And the last question is, how to select a mutual fund to meet your financial objective?
Very right. Mutual funds schemes are available as per your risk appetite and as per your time horizon of investment. Honestly, I didn't have time, so I couldn't elaborate much on this. But what I want to say here is that mutual funds is a unique product where schemes are available. If you want to invest for a very short period of even one night, overnight funds are there. If you want to invest for a very short period, then liquid funds are there. If you want to invest for 3 months or 6 months, short-term debt funds are there. Likewise, in mutual fund, schemes are available as per your risk appetite. If you want to take, if you are in a position to take high risk, then equity funds are available. If you don't want to take high risk or you are not in a position to take high risk, then debt funds are available. If you have got reasonably, relatively high risk as compared to debt, as compared to minimum risk, then you can go for hybrid funds. So for all categories of investors, irrespective of their risk appetite and time horizon of investment, different schemes in mutual fund are available. And how to select it? Yes, you are very right. Please note down a name of a website, DIAS, and not DIAS, all participants. The name of the website is Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. This is a website developed by Amfi, Association of Mutual Funds in India, where all information relating to mutual fund, what is mutual fund, what is schemes, what is the risk appetite, what is equity fund, what is debt fund, everything, including the historical performance of different schemes of mutual funds, are available in this website. So I will request all of you, before thinking of starting investing in mutual fund or through SIP, please spend some time on this mutual fund. Take your time. It is your money, hard-earned money. So take your time. Visit the website. Information is available in 16 languages. So whatever languages you are comfortable with, you read the material, reread it, many times read it. Once you read more and more, you will be in a better position to understand the concept of mutual fund and what is the scheme more suitable to you. Yes, any other question? Hello? Should we close it now? Dias? Or any other participant from the coordination team?
Are there any more questions that need to be addressed?
Yeah.
Okay, so no more questions, right? Okay, thank you, Sir Suryakant, for sharing your valuable insights on financial empowerment. Your expertise and practical strategies have provided us with a solid foundation to begin our wealth creation journey. The insight shared by Mr. Sharma aligns perfectly with the overarching theme of today's webinar, which is financial empowerment through wealth creation. We have learned that it's not only about managing our money wisely, but it is also about making it work for us through strategic investments. So I thank you everyone for your active participation, and it is wonderful to see such an engaging and enthusiastic attendees present here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of this enlightening financial empowerment through wealth creation webinar. We hope that the knowledge shared today has provided you with valuable insights and practical strategies to embark on your journey towards financial freedom. May I now request Ms. Ashmita Kaunte to propose the word of thanks.
Good evening, one and all present here. Honorable Chief Guest Sri Suryakant Sharma, respected Principal Dr. Edgar D'Souza, and dear participants. On behalf of Goa College of Hospitality and Culinary Education, and it is with immense pleasure that I would like to express my gratitude to all the participants for their presence and contribution in making this webinar a great success. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the keynote speaker of the day, Sri Suryakant Sharma, Doctor Consultant of Association of Mutual Funds in India, for taking time from his busy schedule to grace this occasion and for sharing his valuable insights and expertise on financial empowerment on wealth creation. His insights were not only informative, but also inspiring, leaving us with new perspectives and knowledge to carry forward. I further extend my sincere gratitude to the principal of our college for being a constant source of motivation and guiding force in our endeavors. Thank you, sir, for providing us with your support to make this webinar a successful one. A big thank you to all our attendees for joining us and for your thoughtful questions and interactions. Your enthusiasm and curiosity truly made this webinar a vibrant and enriching experience. I would like to extend my gratitude to the convener of the event, Assistant Professor Ms. Giselle Dias, co-convener, Assistant Professor Mr. Dhananjay Vaidya, and mediator of AMFI, Mr. Sabzar Ahmad, for organizing this webinar. We look forward to your continued support and participation in our future endeavors. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the organizing team, volunteers for all the technical support, and for working hard to make this webinar successful. Thank you once again for being an integral part of this meaningful webinar. Have a prosperous and empowered future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On my behalf and on behalf of Amfi, I am thankful to all of you for giving me opportunity to be with all of you today. But next time when I visit Goa, it will be my pleasure and it will be my duty to come to your college, and we will have a big event in coordination with your faculty members and staff members for the students. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
As we conclude this webinar,